One of the generally accepted principles in astrophysics is the life cycle of stars. For instance, our own star, the Sun, is believed to have been around for billions of years already. Here is life as we know it now, with our Sun being stable and sustaining life on Earth. About 2 billion years from now, our Sun is expected to heat up so much that all the water in our oceans will boil away. In 3.5 billion years, Earth will resemble Mercury or Venus, but Mars, being further away, could be habitable. In about 5 billion years, the Earth will be engulfed by the Sun as it expands in its red giant phase, but the moons of Jupiter and Saturn could be habitable. This is generally accepted astrophysical science of the life cycle of a star such as our Sun. But in that same life cycle, 3.5 billion years ago, our Sun would have been so cool that the Earth would have had no liquid water. Everything would have been frozen solid when life was supposed to have begun on Earth. This is a generally recognized problem in the astrophysics science community. They even have a name for it, the faint sun paradox. This actually proves that evolution could not have happened. Of course, if the Earth is only a few thousand years old, there's no problem. Famous science philosopher Karl Popper taught, the central idea of falsifiability is that a scientific theory can never be proven true. Instead, science progresses by developing theories that are testable and can be disproven, falsified by evidence. Another one of Popper's teachings is one contrary observation is often sufficient to falsify a theory. Here's how Popper's teaching works. If I come up with a theory that all swans are white, finding lots of white swans does not prove my theory. It only means that the data is consistent with my theory. Finding many more white swans still does not prove my theory. The best I can say is that the data is consistent with my theory. But finding even one single swan that isn't white is quite enough to prove my theory wrong. And that's what the faint sun paradox has done to evolution. The bottom line is that if Earth isn't billions of years old, evolution can't be true. I ask a question. Are scientists supposed to be logical? The answer, of course, is yes. Scientists are supposed to be logical. And are scientists the only ones who can use logic? The answer, of course, is no. Anyone should be able to grasp logic when they see it. I'm going to make a daring assertion. Evolution and creation both are religious beliefs. But which one fits the data best? Let's compare the evidence we have with the theories and see which one comes out on top.